Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a good day to Dr. Danilah and everyone. We are from Group 1. Welcome to Tidbits Company. This is a company business plan. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Danilah binti metric number 277234. Let's get to know about our company. First of all, the name of the company is Tidbits Company. The type of product is snack, and our main product is salted egg cornflakes. We choose this product because it's suitable for all ages and also very healthy snack. The type of business is partnership, and we have 7 employees, and also they are the owner of the company. Tidbits main headquarters in Kedah, which is University Utara Malaysia. We manage all the stock and businesses here since our target market is student. Our company also is a startup company and was established on 1st October 2021. Tidbits Company have 2 modes of transaction, which is online and offline. Mostly, all the businesses and transaction was online since we're using our main platform to promote and sell the product, which is in Instagram, Shopee, Facebook, and WhatsApp. But we also provide offline mode, which is we provide cash on delivery COD for our customer at University Utara Malaysia and Nebrai. For the payment, we using Malay Banking Berhad, which is Maybank, to settle the payment to our supplier and also to receive payment from our customer. In addition, all the owner also make a contribution for capital, which is RM700 per owner. We sold our product only for 15 ringgit Malaysia for original salted egg cornflakes and spicy salted egg cornflakes. And this is the Tidbits organization chart. We myself are running as a general manager. We have 4 departments, which is marketing, operational, financial, and administrative. In the marketing department, Shavini is the manager. Tidbits have 2 managers for operational and also financial, which is Ismaniza Atira and Nurul Akina in charge for operational department. Meanwhile, Aiman Haikal and also Ifa in charge for financial department. Lastly, we have Bhavan Iswari that in charge in administrative department. All the managers at Tidbits have their own responsibility. So, let's take a look at their tasks and responsibility. For general manager, she needs to monitor the state of business and employee performance. Other than that, need to do a research for any opportunities in order to grow the business. Plus, create and manage budget for the business, and lastly, provide leadership and vision to the organization with a good and strong strategy by guiding the employees. Next, for marketing department, the tasks and responsibility are optimize strategies by evaluating marketing and pricing, generating new business leads, overseeing branding, advertising, and promotion for business growth, and develop and manage the marketing department budget. Meanwhile, operational department, their tasks and responsibility are overseeing budgeting, reporting, planning, and auditing. In addition, they need to build a relationship between alliance and partnerships with other business, develop and review operational policy and procedure, and help in increasing the quality of customer service. Lastly, let's move to the administrative tasks and responsibility. In this department, they will be in charge in review and improve administrative system, policy and procedure, collect data entry and update storing information, monitor office condition in order to ensure employee safety control, and maintaining business social media. Meanwhile, financial manager will in charge in providing financial reports, managing business budget, control income, cash flow, and record in and out business, identify financial issues, and maintains financial health for business. So that's all from me. I will pass the floor to my next member to explain in more detail about our business plan.
Hi and good day, Doctor. I'm Sharmi Chandran, metric number 280709. Would like to present SWOT analysis of Tidbits. SWOT analysis is a strategic planning technique used to help a person or organizations to identify their strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats that related to business competition or project planning. First of all, let's look at Tidbits' internal strengths. One of our company's strength is we are first mover advantage because we are the one first introduced salted egg cornflakes in cereal industry, and people are discovered that this salted egg cornflakes can be eaten without milk and it's wholesome breakfast. Next, our brands are values in certain perspective such as taste, balanced nutrition, and its portrait has a high carb and low fat, which has the ideal breakfast for health-conscious customers. Moreover, we are more appealing to the customers by producing attractive and clear promotional video, and this improves our marketing campaigns. Besides strength, let's move on to our weaknesses. We experience lack of sensitivity to culture because customers having difficulties in accepting the salted egg cornflakes due to various cultures. Next is we are experiencing low market for breakfast cereals because salted egg cornflakes can be eaten at any time and not only for breakfast. Next, let's move on to the opportunities. Our opportunities are in this modern lifestyle. People are facing busy schedule and it's become good opportunities for us to introduce our salted egg cornflakes as it can be eaten at any time. For example, can bring a bottle of salted egg cornflakes in their bag and can eat while working and also studying. Furthermore, we have an opportunities to enter a niche market as Tidbits are selling salted egg cornflakes. Moreover, Tidbits would like to expand the brand by producing new types of cereals such as spicy salted egg cornflakes and sweet and sour cornflakes. Lastly, let me explain you about the threats of Tidbits. One of the key trends impacting the sector as a whole is inside and outside the competition in the industry. Ready-made foods, local foods, and restaurants are the factors that limit the development of tidbits. Besides, global food and cereal prices may directly or indirectly affecting the pricing of tidbit salted egg cornflakes. Lastly, due to changing lifestyles, people are busy and they prefer to take away the foods compared to buying the cheap-fried salted egg cornflakes and other ready-made foods. That's all for SWOT analysis of tidbits. Thank you.
Hi, Doctor and everyone. I'm Bhavniswari Raghunathan. Metric number 277978 is going to present about the executive summary of Tidbits. First of all, the meaning of executive summary is that a short document or a section of a document that produced for business purposes. Next, it also summarizes a longer report or a proposal or groups of related reports in such a way that readers can rapidly become acquainted with a large body of material without having to read it all. Executive summary consists of 7 main elements. The first element is the objective of business plan. We need to identify what is the objective, the purpose for us doing a business plan. The first objective is to identify, describe, and analyze a business opportunity we are having. The second objective is to obtain financing from investors and banks. The third objective is to build strategy that can maximize our company profit. The second element of executive summary is purpose of our business. The main purpose of our business is to maximize the profits for owners, shareholders, as well as maintaining the corporate social responsibility. The third element of executive summary is mission. Tidbits got three missions. Our first mission is that to ensure customers receive a healthy snack at low prices. Our second mission is that to provide an excellent customer service. The third mission is that to accept the customer's feedback with the mindset of upgrading our services from time to time. Next, the fourth element of executive summary is vision. Tidbits' one and only vision is to ensure our customers are really satisfied with our product and services we provide to them. Moving on, the fifth element of executive summary is potential market. Tidbits' potential market is very wide. That's the reason why people from different races would really like to taste our product. Since our product is halal certified and Musti certified, it's really safe to consume our product. Next, the sixth element of executive summary is our competitors. We really like to identify our competitors in order to sustain in this industry. Okay, our first competitor is Kellogg's Crunchy Nut. Then our second competitor is Nestle's Honey Gold Flakes. Next, the last element of executive summary is business values. We are highlighted four business values here. The first business value is customers. Tidbits promise to promote a great customer service and make our customers really satisfied with our quality and make them feel worth to buy the product from us. The second business value we're gonna highlight is challenge. Tidbits will refuse to be self-satisfied with what we have today. It's because we really want to welcome every opportunity we are getting for a better challenge in order to achieve our goals from time to time. The third business value we're gonna highlight is people. We'll guarantee that our capabilities of each staff will be improving our potential and talents from time to time before we're ready to serve the people, the customers. Next, the last element of business value is globality. Globality means that worldwide. We are ready, Tidbits are actually ready and aspire to serve everyone with our product since it's really safe to consume by any people around the world. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nurul Izmaniza Atira binti Muhammad Ali, matrix number 277095. I will continue with the next part of our business plan, which is market segmentation. For our business, that is Tidbits, we will focus on four types of market segmentation, which are demographic, technographic, psychographic, and the last one is behavioral segmentation. So, demographic is referred to the categorization of consumers into segments based on their demographic characteristics. Here, we can see that the variables that we choose are age, gender, and ethnicity. We are welcome any age range except for babies because it's not suitable for them. Then, both male and female, and also any ethnicity like Malay, Chinese, Indians, and others to purchase our product, salted egg cornflakes. Moving on to the next segmentation, which is technographic. Basically, technographic is a market research analysis tool used to identify and profile the characteristics and behaviors of consumers through the process of market segmentation. According to the survey through Google Form among our customers, clearly shows that 50% of the customers have purchased similar spicy salted egg cornflakes for more than one time. After investigating, the customers' feedback through messages found that there will be 40% of customers would purchase more in the future. Besides, 10% of the customers reviewed that they enjoy the savory snacks and some purchased the spicy salted egg cornflakes because of the motivational and purchase card that created positive vibes for them. By referring to customers' feedback, we will continue our service by providing the best spicy salted egg cornflakes to our customers and create value throughout the business operation. The next market segmentation is psychographic. Psychographic is actually how the marketers find the right customer match based on customer attitudes and lifestyles. So, for our business, we welcome anyone that is interested with our product, no matter they are having a healthy or non-healthy lifestyles. Apart from that, we will be happy if anyone buy our products, regardless of any social status, since the product we sell is cheap and affordable. Okay, next, our last market segmentation is behavioral. It is a process of sorting and grouping customers based on the behaviors they exhibit. Segmenting by purchasing behaviors disentangles the varying trends and behavior patterns that customers have when making a purchase decision. Second one is by regular customers. Besides generating revenue, regular or loyal customers are incredibly useful in terms of referrals, word of mouth, and feedback as well. The last one is based on customers' satisfaction. It is the most straightforward of them all. This is because utilizing customer feedback can help our business to enhance our products or service by understanding which features of our customers most desire. That's it from me. Thank you for your attention.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurul Akina binti Abdul Ghani and my matrix number is 277985, and I will continue for the next part. In order to attract more buyers, Tidbits need to ensure they fulfill the market need. Market need is a process of determining what should company do in order to satisfy customer need. First one is uniqueness of product. Our product is different from others which that we sell different type of snack that following updated trend. Main ingredient inside our snack is salted egg, which is the most trendy taste at this moment. Second, a reasonable price. Tidbits Company ensured that our price is affordable. We have set the price that fulfill customer budget in which they can always purchase our product. We set the price for Rm15 ringgit, which is not too expensive. Last one, we provide efficient and good service. Service need to be performed correctly so customer will satisfy with what we provided. A good service can maintain existing customer and also attract the new buyers. To ensure our company keep making profit and our business grow, Tidbits have applied market strategy that include 4 P's, which is product, price, packaging, and positioning. For first P is product. We have created a feature that may have power to attract customer. By doing analysis, we create a snack that will satisfy our customer at all age. Tidbits have introduced 2 types of flavor, which is original and spicy flavor. Those who did not like spicy flavor can buy the original. Hence, it also suitable for kids. Our snack was packed in a bottle that contained 220 net weight. Packaging. Customer impression towards our product is important. Unique and interesting packaging can be one of the factors that will influence buyers to buy our product. So we decided to pack our snack in a jar. Therefore, it is easier for customer to bring the snack everywhere. The wrapper of jar is in yellow and not easy to damage. Price. Tidbits Company already set the price that are relevant for both producer and customer. For one bottle of snack that weighs 220 grams, it is only 15 ringgit and price is same for both flavor. The last one is positioning. Positioning in business also important as they will attract customer attention toward our product. Usually, cornflakes we combine with honey and milk to eat, but differ from Tidbits, we decided to make a combination of cornflake with salted egg. Our snack also mixed with curry leaf to create a spicy taste. Next part is sales forecast. Sales forecast is important as they will help our company to efficiently and effectively allocating financial resources. Thus, our company will be able to manage cash flow for future growth. From table of sale forecast above, for the first 2 months, which is October and November, our target sale is to sell 240 units, and company managed to achieve this target by earning 3,600 for both months. In order to increase more profit, a promotion has been done and we managed to boost our sale at December. At this month, we sold for about 360 units that contribute 5,400 sales. Overall, total sale for October to December is 12,600. The last part is about sales strategy that include product strategy, price strategy, and promotion strategy. Product strategy brings product planning to business by defining what the product can do and how it benefits. Tidbits Company always ensure that the product offer can always retain existing customer and at the same time able to attract new customer. Next is pricing. Pricing is one of the most important strategy in a business. This is because price is one of the main factor that influence the demand for a product. Pricing strategy is strategy used by business to raise revenue and earning by pricing their product services at reasonable price. Furthermore, to calculate profit and better estimation, our company use a cost-based pricing method. In addition, there are few strategy promotion that have been done from our company to increase customer awareness toward our product. First, we create a business account via WhatsApp, Shopee, and Instagram to make sure customer can buy our item at any platform. Thus, this is a good strategy since social media is the most powerful tool to business growth. We also provide a discount price and free gift to our customer who fulfill the requirement. So that's all for my part. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Aiman Haikam Suhaimi. My metric number is 280458 and I will be continuing the slide on break-even analysis. So starting with the formula, the break-even point in units sold is equals to fixed expense over the contribution margin per unit, and the next one is break-even point in total sales dollars, which is equals to fixed expense over the contribution margin ratio. So continuing to the next slide, here we have some information that is provided by Tidbits Company that I will use to solve some of the problems such as the break-even point. So we have the contribution margin income statement, the selling price, and the variable expense units, and the contribution margin ratio. So using the information given by Tidbits, the break-even point in units is determined by creating the equation as shown. So sales is equals to variable expenses plus fixed expense plus profit, whereas Q is the number of bikes sold, 50 ringgit is the unit selling price, 9 ringgit and 50 cent is the unit variable expense, and 605 is the total fixed expense. So solving for Q, and we will get a total of 110 jars for Tidbits. Next, using the equation, it can be modified as shown to calculate the break-even point in sales dollars. So in this equation, X is the total sales dollars, 0.63 or 63% is the variable expense as a percentage of sales, and 605 is the total fixed expense. So solving for X, and we will get a total of 1,635 ringgit. So continuing to the next slide, the break-even point is where the total revenue and the total sales line intersect. In case of Tidbits, the break-even point is 110 jars sold, or sales revenue of 1,635 ringgit. The profit or loss at any given level can be measured by the vertical distance between the total revenue and the total expense line. So, what happens if there is some changes in price or cost? So what if Tidbits increase the advertising budget per month to 100, or selling price decrease by 2 ringgit, or units sold increase to 480 units? So here is some information on Tidbits if there is changes in fixed cost and sales volume. Note there is an increase of unit sales of 480, the variable expenses, contribution margin, and the fixed expenses that is increased to 655, and the net operating income of 1,025 ringgit. So with a target of 3,795 ringgit, the unit sales to attain the target profit using the formula of fixed expense plus target profit over the contribution margin per unit, we will get a total of 800 jars. So to get the degree of operating leverage using the formula, we use the contribution margin over the net operating income, and we will get 1.846. With this, if Tidbits increase sales by 100% net, operating income will increase by 184.6%. After an increasing operating income of 184.6%, Tidbits increased its net operating income to 2,035 ringgit. So, finally, to get the margin safety in units using the formula, expected sales in units minus the break-even sales in units, we will get a total of 130 jars. So that is all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Sifa Warisa Putri binti Warzul. My metric number is 289481. I'll proceed with the projected cash flow. As you guys can see, this is Tidbits projected cash flow for the first 3 months. For the first month, which is October, we don't have any beginning cash balance. For the cash inflow, Tidbits has collected capital 700 ringgit per person, and the total capital is 4,900 ringgit. Other than that, we have cash sales and receivable collection. 85% of monthly sales are for cash sales and 50% of monthly sales are receivable collection. So we added all of the cash inflow, and the total for October cash inflow is 7,960 ringgit. Next, we have cash outflow. The items of cash outflow in our business is equipment for the first month, which is 676 ringgit, followed by purchase inventory 2,280 ringgit, advertising expense 50 ringgit, rental expense 200 ringgit, and salary and wages expense 355 ringgit. As you guys can see, advertising, rental, salary and wages expenses for the first 3 months are equivalent. This is because there are fixed costs in our business, and for the first month, we don't have any account payable. But the next 2 months, account payable were counted 30% of monthly sales. So the total cash outflow on October is 3,561 ringgit. For October, Tidbits get cash surplus, which is 4,399 ringgit. This is because the amount of cash flow is more than cash outflow. As for November, the beginning cash balance were brought from ending cash balance of October, which is 4,399 ringgit. The cash inflow are from cash sales 3,060 ringgit and receivable collection 1,800 ringgit. The total cash inflow for November is 4,800 ringgit. For the cash flow, purchase inventory amounted 2,280 ringgit were added, account payable and other fixed costs. So the total is 3,965 ringgit. In this month, we added beginning cash and cash inflow, and then we minus with cash outflow. The total is 3,665 ringgit, which means cash surplus, and the ending cash balance is 4,294 ringgit, because opening cash balance plus with cash surplus. We continue to December. The beginning cash balance is 5,294 ringgit. Cash sales 3,060 ringgit, and receivable collection is 1,800 ringgit. The total is 4,860 ringgit. For cash outflow, purchase inventory, account payable and fixed expense still same as November, as you guys can see, and the total of cash outflow for December is 3,965 ringgit, equals to November. December also get cash surplus amounted 895 ringgit, and the ending cash balance is 6,199 ringgit. Let's move to Tidbits projected statement profit and loss. As you guys can see, the total jar was sold are 840 jars, and the selling price is 50 ringgit per jars. So Tidbits sales revenue for the first quarter is 12,600 ringgit, minus with variable cost. The item of variable cost is Tidbits purchase inventory, ending inventory, and freight out. Tidbits don't have beginning inventories because we just started our business. The purchase inventory is 7,560 ringgit. This is because the cost per unit is 9 ringgit per jars, times with total jars purchased, which is 840 jars, minus with ending inventory amounted 120 ringgit. So the cost of goods sold is 7,440 ringgit. Plus with freight out 50 cents per jar, times with 840 ringgit jars, equals to 420 ringgit for freight out. The contribution margin is 4,740 ringgit. To get the net operating income, contribution margin minus with fixed costs. The fixed costs are advertising expense, rental expense, and salary and wages expenses. For the first quarter, the total of advertising expense is 150 ringgit, rental expense 600 ringgit, and salary and wages expense is 1,065 ringgit. The total fixed cost is 1,815 ringgit, and the net operating income is 2,925 ringgit. Now we will take a look at Tidbits projected balance sheets for the first quarter. Tidbits only has one non-current asset, which is equipment, amounted to 676 ringgit. The current assets are cash 6,189 ringgit, inventory 120 ringgit, account receivable 1,800 ringgit, and prepaid rental 120 ringgit. The total for current assets is 8,229 ringgit. Total asset is 8,905 ringgit. We have two equities, which is capital 4,900 ringgit and return earnings 2,925 ringgit. And the total of the equity is 7,825 ringgit. Tidbits don't have any non-current liabilities, but does have current liability, which is account payable, amounted 1,080 ringgit. So the total of equity and liability are 8,905 ringgit. Okay, so let's move to our business ratio for the first quarter. First, liquidity ratio. There are two liquidity ratio, which is current ratio and quick ratio. Current ratio is current assets divided by current liabilities. Tidbits current asset is 8,229 ringgit divided by current liabilities 1,080 ringgit. The current ratio is 7.6194 times, which is good for the first quarter of business. Meanwhile, quick ratio is current asset minus inventory divided by current liabilities. Our current assets are cash, inventory, and account receivable. So cash 6,000 199 ringgit plus with account receivable 120 ringgit divided by 1080 ringgit equals to 5.8417. This show a good sign because the amount of current asset is more than current liabilities. Next is leverage ratio. One of the leverage ratio is debt asset ratio. Debt asset ratio is total asset 8,905 ringgit minus with total equity 7,825 ringgit and divided total assets 8,785 ringgit. Total debt asset ratio is 0.1229 times and it is good. Another leverage ratio is debt to equity ratio. To know debt to equity ratio is total debt 1,080 ringgit divided total equity 7,825 ringgit and equals to 0.1380. Tidbits debt to equity ratio is good because the total of equity more than the debt. Third ratio is asset management ratio. First, receivable turnover. Receivable turnover is sales 12,600 ringgit divided by account receivable 1,800 ringgit and equals to 7. This is favorable. Second, total assets turnover. The formula is sales divided by total assets. So 12,600 ringgit divided by 8,905 ringgit equals to 1.4149. Next is inventory turnover. Cost of goods sold divided by inventory. Cost of goods sold is 7,440 ringgit divided to inventory amounted to 120 ringgit. The total of inventory turnover is 62 times, which is good for our business. Last of asset management ratio is total assets turnover. It is sales 12,600 ringgit divided by total fixed assets 6,676 ringgit and equals to 18.64. It is favorable. Last but not least is profitability ratio. We pick net profit margin and return on asset for this profitability ratio. Net profit margin is net income divided sales and times with 100%. Net income is 2,925 ringgit and sales is 12,600 ringgit. So the NPM is 23.21% and it is good as we just start our business. Move to return on asset. Net income 2,925 ringgit divided by total assets 8,905 ringgit and times with 100% equals to 32.85%. Return on asset is quite good for our business and need to improve for the upcoming months. That's all for me. Thank you.